Well, being raped is not a part of my dream.
It wasn't for the Cosby victims either, but you know, it happened. It happened. Hey,
all right, we are back.
Not really though. This meeting is being recorded by Continue to Be in the Meet. By continuing to be in the meet.
You look like you're 75. Don't read it. Just click continue. It's all right.
I'm not technical savvy, but I must brag, down a good 22 pounds, baby. Look at this. I'm fitting into my large shirts again. You know what I'm saying?
Am I sure that's not a filter? Is that really what's going on there?
And I'm in a good mood. I haven't had bread. I'm in a good mood. So.
Oh, you got that coffee.
Yeah, no cream, no sugar. You know what I'm saying? How's Florida, Brian?
It is amazing. I should have moved here 10 years ago. It's hot. It's sunny. It's beautiful. It's fantastic.
Well, what do you miss about the East Coast? What do you miss about that?
I'm still on the East Coast, man. I'm like an hour north of Miami, man.
Northeast, I'm saying. What do you miss about?
Yeah, right there. There's nothing.
Nothing.
Wow, that's a long sigh, bro.
Well, to be honest with you, man, the thing I thought I was going to miss the most was the food. I thought that they weren't going to have any good food, but basically the area, South Florida I live in, everybody is from Philly, New York, and New Jersey. So they brought all the good food down with them. So there's decent pizza, but like awesome Mexican food, awesome steakhouses. Like the food's been pretty good so far. So, I mean, other than that, I don't miss shit.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Mexicans down there. That's definitely a retreat. That's a little retreat for them. Yeah.
How long are we into this? 3 minutes 30. Brian, write down that edit now. Get your pen and paper. Write it down.
They are down there. That's not nothing bad.
This is a different type of system than what we came accustomed to. What are we on? Episode 24, 23? This is a little odd. I usually have my notes. I usually have an outline of shit that I want to get Mike worked up in. Brian calms him down. Now my water bottle's over there. I don't know if I can take this off, go grab it.
You're in class now. You got to rock out with the coffee. This is still fine, though. You know what I mean? It's good. I didn't have to dress up. This is good. I literally have nothing on at the bottom of here, just so you guys know.
Prove it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Mike, you got a house full of people right now?
I only got 2. I sent my other ones away, and the other 2 have to stay here because there's nowhere else to go. So they're all upstairs, though. I put a baby gate in front. They're all.
Well, I remember that one time we tried doing it this way. They kind of like tried to walk in the shot, and you were like blocking them.
I know. I moved it now so I can see oncoming dangers now from the side view, my peripheral. That's that peripheral. And I got some things I can throw at them. I got a vase here. I can just launch over there if they get too close. It helps. It helps. I got a lit candle. I'm ready. I'm ready now.
I feel like this whole system shows how ass backwards our operation is. Like everybody was doing Zoom podcasts when we had to say, "Oh, we're not doing it unless we have a studio." Now, Brian, we're the only Zoom podcast left.
Well, we are a little challenged with the technology. So
you got the mic set up?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
See, you didn't have the mic set up?
Just for everybody that's listening, I'm on my iPhone right now because I couldn't get my computer to work. And I'll end up blaming that on my fiance because that's what I do. When something goes wrong, it ain't my fault.
That's good because she's going to do it to you.
What's happening to me? What is happening to me?
That's fine. That's good. Florida, man, that's rough. I only been down there a couple times. The heat is too much for me. I don't know. It's a lot of heat. I don't know if it's a pigment thing. I'm light skinned and it should be all right, but it's It's a little too hot. It's dry heat.
You
for
got
me.
ties in that. You got ties in that area, though, Mike, don't you?
Yeah, it's some people that I know down there, but I see them on Zoom. I ain't going down there. It's too hot. It's too hot. I got a couple. Yeah, some. Actually, it's not. Well, we're engaged, so they're almost tied. They're my girl's family. When we get married, then they'll officially be my ties. But for right now, this is still the interview process we're dragging out. So I just know them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my family's out in the West Coast, California, and I used to go once a year, but everybody started having kids, so it's a different type of experience when I go visit now.
Oh, you got your loner kid with you. You can bring that one, and I got one too. And it's like permission into the group.
What did you call my stepson?
It's a loner kid. Like, you know what I mean? Just loner. You got a loner kid you can bring.
Edit number 2, Brian. Edit number 2. What number are we at? Jesus Christ.
She's going to love it. She's going to love it. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I never heard that line. That's a new one for me. I heard a redheaded stepchild. I
like to be accurate. He's not a redhead, so we got to find something specific. You know what I mean? Make him feel special. Loner. They used to call me that when I was young. My mom had when her when she had like my sister's dad. You know, he called me the loner.
And how did that make you feel? Is that part of the reason why you turned into?
I was waiting to be able to use this myself.
A comic.
And now I wasn't brave enough to like be a parent to somebody else's kid like you, so I wasn't able to break that down. You're a brave man, very brave man to do that. I didn't have that kind of that kindness in my heart, but I let somebody else do it.
Bro, you got to work your magic, bro. You got to get me and Mike down to a Florida club.
Hey, yeah, I haven't made any connections just yet, but I think in the next couple months I'll have some in somewhere.
Oh yeah, that would be great, man. I'm actually the club I'm working next week. I'll be at Cincinnati and Columbus Funny Bone. They have a club in West Palm. They got a club in Miami. They got a club in Orlando. So I don't know if that's close to you, those 3. But
West Palm and Miami are both like within the hour from me, and Orlando's about 2.5 hours from here.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Well, just a little pressure on Steve. He has to do well, so then we can get in there. Just a little bit of pressure.
Next week, yeah. I'm looking forward to my Ohio road trip, to be honest with you. I haven't been on an airplane since COVID. Yo, last time I was on an airplane was for a gig in Ohio the week of the shutdown. Like, wow. I was on a filled up airplane flying back to Philly airport. And then 2 days later, they shut down the whole country. And I was sick in bed for a week.
Wow.
So I probably had it.
Yeah, you probably did. Good thing they didn't shut it down while you were in the air. That was a knee slapper. It was a quick knee slapper. I could have did better, but it was right there. I had to take it.
Yeah, that was a terrible joke. We're going to have to delete that. That's another edit, Brian.
We'll keep that one in.
We'll keep it in. Brian laughed.
Save me the email.
Well, if you didn't think air travel could get any more annoying, just imagine wearing a mask for 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours on the plane, and then another hour on each side of the airport. But every time they walk around with the drinks, you take your mask and you go.
Oh, so you still got to wear it in the air, huh?
Yeah, and in the airport.
I'm not doing it. What are they going to do? Turn the plane around? Once you're in the air, you can do what you want until they land.
They'll ground that shit, dude. You'll be like a you'll be like a viral video on the internet. I mean, that's if you guys want to go viral, that's definitely the way to do it. Just have Mike curse out a flight attendant saying he's not going to wear his mask.
Brian, it's not about going viral. It's about being funny in the art. This is an art right now. What we're doing. This is an art. Me leaned over, hunched on the couch with headphones screaming into my iPhone. This is an art form right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a fine art, but it is art. It's like the finger painting of art.
It's not an art to being broke. Anybody can do it. It don't take a lot of talent.
Oh, you finally admitted that I was broke.
No, I was talking about me.
Uh,
I'm broke.
Shit.
I wanted to prove it. I'm the only one with no earphones.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? You're talking about the mask when you're traveling, Bri. That's part of the reason why I don't want to take a bus or train when me and Mike go up to the city and do spots in New York. Like,
nah.
the car ride for me and him is crazy expensive compared to if you jump on a bus or a train. But you have no idea who the fuck you're going to sit next to on an Amtrak to Manhattan, and especially coming back at midnight on a Tuesday to Atlantic City.
I know, yeah. That definitely sounds like a rape situation.
I tell you what, though, you take the transit bus from AC, you can get a round trip ticket for like $30, and it's just as fast as driving. It goes from AC to Tom's River to Manhattan.
See, and that's what makes me nervous. Those are crackhead prices. You never know who you can get on there.
Yeah, they are. But if you don't want to deal with the shit, it's mad easy to
wait a second. So I get the New Jersey Transit ticket just to Tom's River, or you could just go to the train station, just say straight up you want to go to New York.
Yeah, well, you have to go to the bus station to catch the bus. The trains are at the train station. The bus is at the bus station.
That's South Philly education.
But yeah. For it's like 30 or 40. It might even be less. It might even be like 20, 25 round trip. But yeah, you go to the AC bus terminal, get the ticket, and then it has one stop. It stops in Tom's River and then continues on to New York. So you buy the ticket to New York, but it stops in Tom's River.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's consistently at that rate?
Yeah.
Didn't we just talk about we don't know what's going to happen to us? Can we rewind about the rape situation that could possibly be? He heard this cheap-ass price, and now he's willing to risk it.
Mike, these New York trips are fucking adding up, bro. No, I'm just trying, I'm trying to not add being logical to being somebody that's chasing their dream, because it's like.
Well, being raped is not a part of my dream.
It wasn't for the Cosby victims either, but it happened. It happened. I don't, they were chasing a dream too. They were actresses, models, all right, that's edit number 4.
No,
all right, that's edit
great.
number 4. I don't think now I'm a sexist. What's happening to me? I'm
finally came out. If you push long enough, they will come out. You push long. I'm not gonna go there with that one, but yeah, I'm glad you finally went dirty.
Edit number 5. Edit number 5.
But the mask. What we're done here in Philly with mask. What, on the 11th?
Completely off.
Completely off now.
Florida, you don't even need a mask anywhere now, right, Bri?
You didn't need one 6 months ago.
During the corona.
Yeah.
You didn't need one 6 months ago, you said?
No, I mean, when I first moved down here, some places would ask you to put it on, but overall, most places don't need it. But like I was at the mall today with Christina, and like 60 to 70% of the people walking around the mall had them on. But you don't have to. No,
they never really pushed for it. They just let them go.
Yeah,
it's your time to go. You got to go.
Yeah, I mean, in AC right now, you still need it, like in restaurants and casinos. Yeah. Oh, by the way, a little off topic. I was in the casino. I recognized the celebrity wearing a mask. Dr. J, the basketball player, Julius.
Oh, you recognized him?
Well, he was wearing the mask, but he was playing a slot machine.
Oh, you nosy as hell. You still was able.
No, well, I walked by and it was friggin'. I mean, that's not the first time I've seen celebrities in AC. I mean,
right.
But That was a little.
For the viewers, Steve Rinaldi is a celebrity stalker. If you come to Atlantic City, he will find you.
No, I'm just walking by doing my thing, and I seen him. You know, it wasn't like I was seeing how much he was up or down. 67,000. That's not important to anybody. Again, ball breaking. We can edit that one out. Not for our viewers. All right. But I've seen quite a few. I had a Kevin Hart experience down here once. I seen him at an Atlantic City casino and started shooting shit with him. But when I was a waiter in Philly, that's when I met a lot of celebrities. Like I met
something bad. We're trying to go viral.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. You put me on the spot.
I'm on stage right here. That's a
edit number 7. You
bum.
I'm running low on coffee. I don't have my Wawa cup. This is a different type of rhythm for me. I put the poster in our living room.
Yeah, I see that. Stole that from Brian before he got it out the house.
I paid for that shit.
Look, there's the Italian.
Yeah.
The Chappelle posters in my shed.
You put the black man in the shed?
No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Edit number 8. Fuck. No, but just for everybody listening, there was a little time off because Brian got a very great job in Florida. I hope it's going well. And from here on out, we're going to be consistent again and get these episodes out weekly. But that's the beauty of podcasting. I didn't realize that, Brian. That's not an odd thing when nobody uploads for sometimes 2 weeks to a month. That happens.
Yeah, there's this one guy I listen to. It's a history podcast, and he puts out one episode every like 2 years, but they're like 6-hour-long episodes.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like it's called Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. But you know, also, I mean, you also don't have to be. It doesn't have to be like a weekly event. I mean, you could do 3 a week. You can do one every 2 weeks. You can do whatever you want. You know, there's no rules.
And is there a recipe to when it becomes successful?
Yeah, it's got to be good. That's really what makes it successful.
Brian digs a lot harder when we're not face to face. This long distance they're coming strong.
Well, see the thing with the Zoom podcast is all I have to do. You know, I open the Zoom and I hit record, and I'm not worried about hitting all these different buttons and like audio levels and shit like that. This is a lot easier to.
You don't have to worry about people taking the shit in your bathroom. It's a lot better. A lot better. That was Steve, by the way.
Something just froze up. That was weird. And I hope it was something bad so I don't get angry.
It was bad. It was bad. It was done by me too. You'll catch it. When it comes out. It'll be good. It'll be good.
No, but
we got summer coming up. Well, not for Brian. It's all year round summer there, but we got summer's back in. It's been getting pretty hot out here in Philly.
Yeah, and you know what I like about living down the shore, because I'm living down the shore right now, is I get to hit the beach after I pick my soon-to-be stepson up from school. So I've been getting a nice little color in. Not that tans are important to everybody, but for me, it's kind of that time of year when you're rocking the tan, boost your ego a little bit, you know?
I don't really understand. How does the tan boost the ego? What happens with that?
It's an Italian thing that I think we deleted out of one of the previous episodes because you were trying to make it a racial thing, Mike. just to fuck with me a little bit. And I really want to know, like Brian, do you get the tans too?
Oh yeah, I love being tan.
What is it with the tan? What makes the difference from your regular color and the tan? You not like the regular color? What's going on?
The dark skin is alluring, but you still want to do it while remaining white. Is really what it is.
Best of both worlds. Yeah,
I don't. It's a little different for me. I
feel
like
stuttered.
No, I just feel like if you're somewhere sunny, that you could take advantage, or there's a beach, or if you're living in a beach town. See, like for me, like Brian's in Florida right now, and he don't have a tan. I think that's a disgrace. That's no offense, Brian. We're friends.
No.
Right?
You're completely right.
I'm telling you because I love you, you know, but you're a disgrace right now. Like, you need to at least go for a half-hour walk and take advantage of that goddamn sunlight.
That is
horrible.
That is horrible.
It's
like your parents whooped your ass and said, "I'm doing it because I love you." That's basically what happened there.
Even if he cheated a little bit and went to like a tanning bed for 10 minutes, he needs to match up with the town in which he's living in and the season. Florida right now, you walk out of your house for 10 minutes, you're going to get a glow.
Yeah, so everything you're saying is actually entirely accurate. I agree with you. I'm way too pasty to be someone who's living in Florida, but for the past few weeks, me and my girl, we've been, getting like the apartment together, like doing all this shit that we had to do. So it's that's why I haven't been tanned yet.
I wish they would invent something for the black people. We can get a little pasty when the police come around. Something like a little, a little something in the car. If we know we're about to do a drop or something, we can go hit a reverse tanning bed or something just to get a real glow. Like, you know what I mean? It would help. It would help, scientists, if you're listening to the Ball Breaker podcast. It would be nice for a little reverse, something on the reverse side for the other folk.
I don't. Well, look at Michael Jackson. What the hell?
He did it. He did it. And then right after he did that, they started getting him in trouble for being a child molester. He cheated the system. The man didn't like it.
Edit number 9. Edit number 9, please, Brian. Edit number 9 for crying out loud. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Way too much to lose. Way too much to lose here.
And I was pissed with Michael Jackson because he never really told us how he did it. That was very selfish.
He didn't do it, Mike. Stop. Come on.
You're not going to say something happened to him.
Let the man rest in peace. Will you stop?
Well, he's dead now. He's not going to come at me for it. Like, these are easy targets here. Why not go for the easy targets?
Hey, why do I gotta talk? God forbid.
But for real, what was it they say he caught? What was the disease name that he so-called caught all over his body? What was it? Vitiligo or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And you caught it everywhere, and there was no patches. He caught it perfectly. He caught the disease perfectly where there were no patches.
No, but that was his way of leveling it out, to making everything look in one color. That's why he did
vitiligo is what it was called.
Yeah, but he did that in a way. He made his whole skin the same color. Michael Jackson had that fuck you money. Be like, oh, I have a white spot? No, motherfucker, my whole body's white now.
That's what I'm telling you. Did you ever see him before he finished it? Come on now, let's think about this. You never seen him patchy yet. You know what I'm saying? You never seen him patchy. You just seen him, you know what I mean, when it was all done. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I think he just did it all the way through, because he just didn't want to be. And he fixed his nose too. You took away the black nose as well. Remember when he had the wide nose when he first did the moonwalk? Remember?
Yeah.
Or did you not watch him then until he did?
No. He did he definitely got a boatload of plastic surgery.
You see what I'm saying?
And you know what's fucked up? He did it before it was cool. Nowadays, plastic surgery is just like a normal thing. Like no one even like.
He had fuck you money before everybody else. So
yeah, now you create a For You page. And you and your fake ass are set for life, Instagram.
It worked. Yeah, he did it. He had that on. He got the white face, and then he did that video. He had a white suit on. I think he joined the KKK. But he's gone now. I think he really wanted to be like Prince, if you wanted to tell the truth. because Prince was already born like that. You know, they did have a little feud for a minute.
In what regards was he born? Like, what are you talking about? His skin tone?
He was born light skinned.
Okay.
I love how white people do that. How you didn't understand where I was going with that when it was very obvious.
It's not white people. It's tan people this time of year. Watch your ass. All right, I'm tan, buddy.
So Brian, you ain't even Italian right now. You gotta.
I'm Northern Italian right now. I'm not Sicilian. I'm up by like the Swiss border. You know what I mean?
Mike, I'm going to give you a culture shock this summer. I'm going to invite you on the beach for the day with me and my buddies.
I want to see what this is. It's going to ruin it, though.
You'll just be like this.
You can't hang out with me. It'll look like I have a better tan than all of you. You'd be jealous. I got to fight you, motherfuckers. It wouldn't be the same.
They'll more be jealous because you're skinny and their fucking guts are hanging over their speedo.
See how they talk when they lose 17 pounds, Brian?
That'll be the beef. It's funny. Like around my friends, I can't brag that I lost weight. They're just like, you're such a bitch.
You're a bitch because you lost the weight?
Yeah, eat the sandwich. Get unhealthy. That's the manly thing to do as they're chewing a fucking salami and cheese and the oil's dripping on their $500 jeans, asshole. That's the smart thing, right?
Oh, that's weird.
But I do miss Italian hoagies. That was a good time in my life.
Yo, Rinaldi, I found an awesome Italian deli down here, and I've been eating lunch there like once a week. It's
that's a smart amount a week to go, because if I lived there, I'd probably be there every day.
Did you see the little drool drip down his mouth when you said you once a week? I looked at the camera, it was like we looking at Shark Week over here.
And see, that's the difference between me and you. You know how to handle it. I don't. I'm like, when I
Look at him twitching. Look at he changed his posture. He's like an addict, like over here right now.
My guilty pleasure.
What'd you have for breakfast, Steve?
I ate a little bit of
peeled cucumber.
No. I had a multi-grain toast with a little bit of cream cheese on top of it, light cream cheese. Moderation. Now, before I used to eat 3 pieces of toast, 3 eggs, bacon. Now I learned to separate everything. 2-3 hours, I separate all my meal snacks.
You had burnt toast with cream cheese on it.
Not burnt, but it was, crispy.
In order to keep the figure you want, you got to eat like you're in a third world country.
I'm enjoying my life now. Stop. I just get.
Yeah, it really looks like it.
I'm hungry. That's my carb for the day. I can't enjoy it. It's my one carb. I've been thinking about it when I go to bed at night. I'm like, that toast. It's in the kitchen. I can just eat it now.
So hold on.
My fiance's next to me. Who are you talking to, bitch? Like,
so you can't eat. What about meats then? If you're laying off the bread, you should still be able to eat proteins, right? Like meats and stuff.
Yeah, like steak. I ate a steak yesterday. I eliminated, after I did that diet program, I got rid of deep fried foods, and I kept my carb intake down. Okay. That's it. To be honest with you, that's how I'm keeping it off. And I'm not drinking every day. I only drink when I'm in comedy clubs. And I'm starting to realize if your lady ain't with you at the comedy club and you're in a comedy club half the week and you're out drinking, it's still considered coming home drunk at the end of the night. And they don't look at that as work. I wish you would have told me that, Mike. Because I'm like stumbling in, and she's like, "Why'd you get home at 1 a.m?" I'm like, "I'm out working." She's like, "It don't smell like you're working." It's like, Smells like gin and tonic, you know. So I'm trying to, you know, these are things you got to help me with, Mike.
You have to tell her it's the creative process. This is how, you know, I get the thoughts. You know, I could be on crack. There's a lot of famous comics that do the crack, the heroin.
No food plus tons of liquor equal depression that makes genius comedy. That's what you're telling me.
There you go. You got to give her the equation. Give her the equation. She'll never know. Don't let her see this episode.
No, but that's serious, bro. I think the hang as you get older, the hang in the comedy clubs.
It's hard.
It's getting more and more difficult on my body physically, and on the family life. If that's something you value and you want, you got to find a way to work your way into this game at a different angle. So
you text them. You text them.
Nah, bro. You
That's
got
how I spend time. Text, hey, I love you. They can't say I wasn't around. You know, you send one of those every day.
I was talking about showing face at the clubs, you asshole. You can't.
No, you go to the clubs and then text your family. Hey, love you. You know, I'm still alive. And send a couple dollars cash app. You're a good dad. You're a good dad compared to others. You know, especially me. I never met mine, so I don't. The bar isn't high for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Brian, how we doing on time?
We have 5 minutes left. 6 minutes left.
You want to wrap this bitch up?
That sounds like a CSI will be after you.
No. I wait 6 minutes till it shuts off. I don't know how this shit works.
Yeah. 6 minutes and then we're done.
And then it cuts?
Well, it won't let the recording go anymore. I think the meeting will still go on, but the recording will stop.
Okay, so this was probably a very messy episode for our first...
I think it was good.
3 different states. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Florida.
Look, we're international. You know what I mean? That's what this is about.
Now, what we're going to intend on doing is doing some live stuff with me and Mike, and Brian's still going to be on the technical side, but we are going to continue to do virtual episodes like this as well, just to put that out there so everybody knows how we're intending on doing this. But we wanted to try it this way, and I think it was a pretty good episode, pretty solid.
It was funny, yeah.
It's going to have a lot of edits, but...
no edits, man. We need to just roll.
By the time it's done, it'll be a 5-minute podcast. It'll just be the intro and the outro, and then that's it. Hey, everybody, welcome to Ball Breaking with Mike and Steve. That's our episode. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah. This is what the people want. This is what the people need.
That's Ball Breaking with Mike and Steve. I'm Steve. That's Mike. That's Brian. We'll see you next week.